and Waheen. I hope each and every one of you feels welcome. It is Destiny back in the house. I want to say to each and every one of you that have already subscribed to the channel, you always know I thank you and I appreciate you. Yes, if you've not subscribed to the channel, I have a quick, small, short message for you. Could you please stop what you're doing? Yes, right now, could you stop what you're doing and listen. And when I get through comments, we can get into this topic, right? It is your girl back. Listen, we're going to hop right on in. Let's hop straight on into the next topic. Listen, when to leave a relationship. Baby, let's sit in it. At the top of the video, we sitting. When to leave a relationship. When do we exit, right? When do we exit left? Listen. So, wow. Do we leave when they cheat? Do we leave when they lie? Do we leave when they steal? Whew. When do we leave? When do we exit left? When do we exit left? Listen, when do we exit? Seriously. Listen, I'm so sick of hearing the word I'm done. I wish I could just stick a fork in it because I'm done with it. I'm done. We've all said I'm done, ain't done with nothing, ain't going nowhere, we ain't going nowhere, we ain't going nowhere. I don't care what y'all say. Drop that in the comments. If you said I'm done and you were done, you going down in history. Guinness Book of World Record. Drop down in the comment. Let me know you are that person. Let me know what you was done with. And you said it one time and you meant it and you were gone. Like, I don't know why we do that. I've learned to try to stop saying it because it drove me crazy. I'm such a woman of my word, and when I realized I was said, and I'm like, girl, stop doing that, because when I say stuff, I mean it. So that was one I had to get myself from being caught up in that. I had to stop being caught up in. I'm done. I'm like, So I'll say a whole lot of other things, but it's not I'm done. And I can say I'm done, and it's gonna be kind of sad for whatever situation, because I will be that. In most cases, I'm doing my best to be that. So when do we do that? When are we comfortable? This is going to kind of be a two-part. I've been doing a lot of short topics, so this might be a little bit longer because I'm thinking to split it up in two parts. Seriously, all the ugly stuff, right? All the riff-raff stuff. Cheating, lying, stealing. If you're stealing out our joint bank account, you're cheating and you're lying. We all know those are deal breakers for most of us. But then you get to talking and you get to having conversations and they get to explaining why they did it and they was going through something and then you kind of take them back, right? Even though we know firsthand they're deal breakers. Somehow they get back in. So we know those things to be what they are, right? We know those things to be what they are. Got it. But when is it really a deal breaker? Can you drop down in the comments and tell me the one time, the one relationship? And I think what some people, most of us would probably say is, okay, let's just take stealing. You have a joint account, and I keep noticing you keep taking money out here. Like I don't care if it's joint. You're robbing us. You're taking from me. So that's something that you probably have to let happen multiple times, and then you that 10th time that I'm done is, baby, your bags packed. They on the other side of the door. The U-Haul's outside. It's like, has that happened? Do you deal with multiple times of something before you're really done? Because most of us aren't done the first time we say it. We like to, now I don't say give people grace, because some things there's no grace to be given. Hello? There's no grace to be given. Some things are inexcusable. They're not accidents. You're doing them intentionally. So um, we're not going to use that. But when it comes down to the cheating and the lying, when is it enough? Why do we tolerate it so many times before the I'm done sticks? Let's sit in that. Because I want to know. I'm curious. We all come from different places, different spaces, different makeups. Our minds are wired differently. Our tolerance levels are different. That's why I love these videos, these topics, this channel, because multiple people can share that in the comments and we get to kind of engage. Sometimes it's just a wonder in my mind. Why are we all so different? I know this is how we're made. I ain't stupid, y'all. I ain't stupid. I ain't dumb. But it's like, it's interesting and intriguing to really tap into it. So when we're in this close little niche here of this channel, I'm like, okay, that's 10 people I could tap into and kind of like do an assessment. Why is it that we take the one thing that's our deal breaker? Because we all do know that typically that deal breaker means you ain't got but one time to do it to me, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you got a different take on deal breaker, let me know. Drop down in the comments. It's that one time thing you can't do it but one time and I'm out. I'm out the door. I'm done. I'm done. So what is that? Why do we think people take a situation as their deal breaker and deal with it 6 times before they're done? For real. Before they packed up, gone. Ain't turning back. Have you done that? Have you done that? Been there. Been there, done that. Have you? So yeah, that's some of the cheating, the lying, the stealing, just mischievous behavior, just doing all types of stuff you ain't got no business doing. But then let's tap into the next part of this topic. When do you stay? Like, when do you leave versus stay? And where I'm going in this is a little bit different. This is more heartfelt. Do you walk away from a person that you've been in a long-term commitment with once you realize they're ill? They have a terminal illness. Like, this, y'all see where I'm going with this? It got touchy real quick, didn't it? It got real touchy real quick. Are we cold where, oh gosh, you're sick. I'm not about to take care of you for the rest of your life. I don't want to be confined to this situation. I don't know how to deal with a cancer patient. You got a terminal illness. What else? Like, do come on, y'all. Talk to me down in the comments. Is that the time that you push all negative things aside and you're there for a person? Or like, what type of heart do you have? Do you walk out? Would you walk out the door if someone you've been with 4 years, that's not very long, because we ain't going to talk about 10 and 20. I don't even want to know what you would do at 10 and 20, because I'm going to hope I know what you would do 10, 20, 30 years invested. Come on now. 4 years in. Would you walk away from somebody that found out they have a terminal illness, or would you be more invested in just seeing them to their last and or possible dying days? Come on. Talk to me, family. I'm getting in your business a little bit today. Yes, I am. So yeah, that's the different turn. I said this is kind of 2-part. The first part's kind of like, talking about, and I mean that's still serious. People lying to you on a regular basis and cheating. That's serious, but it's serious. But how many of us have dealt with it, blew it off, let it slide, push it under the rug, right? So that's why I say we can laugh about it, though it's not funny at all. But how many people have dealt with it and was like, okay, I'm gonna give you another chance. Okay, I'm going to push on the rug. I'm going to let it go. So that was a little bit lighter, but seriously, y'all, sicknesses, come on, do we stand by people? And the reason I asked that question in such the way I did, because we have a right. It sounds cold to walk away, right? But at the same time, we have a right to say, I don't want to do this. We have People have the right to decide, I'm not going to do this. It seems cold, but like everything in life, we have choices, we have rights. We don't have to do anything just because it looks good or because it's the moral thing. We got some immoral people. Everybody don't do the right thing and the kindest thing, the safest and most responsible or loving thing. We don't always operate from that. So again, would you be a person that would say, absolutely not. I'm not walking away from somebody after 4 years that turns out to have a terminal illness. I'm going to stick by their side. I'm going to be there for them. What are y'all doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing in that situation? I want to know. So yeah, guys, that's just where I wanted to go with that. Kind of a two-part thing. Both of them, like I said, both are serious. Someone that's just wrecking your relationship. How long do we tolerate toxicity? Now, first of all, why are we tolerating toxicity? Why do we think people remain? Never mind. I want to know, but I kind of know. Like, why do we remain in toxic situations? Why? And it's probably the common things. People say they're going to change, and we sit around and we wait for that change, and we give people opportunities. At one point, they weren't such the person they are today. So you're like, oh yeah, you used to be a different person, so maybe they'll get back to that. I mean, I know all the different reasons. So to say why do people do it, I think we know them all. I think we all have been in those spaces. If you haven't, drop down in the comment. I want to know who you are. If you've never been in a toxic situation, if you didn't stay a little bit longer than you should have, and all those things. But yeah, just that was a topic that dropped in my brain out of nowhere. Like, I'm gonna make this a topic and ask the family members, like, when do we stay? When do we leave? And just again, why so many times do we give people? I'm not going to keep repeating myself on that one. I'm just trying to think, is there anything else new I want to say? There isn't. So I'm going to hop off of that one as well. Y'all, I'm really trying to shorten my topics. Because again, I said I think I noticed a lot of my topics weren't close to 30 minutes. They're like in a 20 to 30 minute range. And I'm trying to get like 15 minutes and less if possible. So a lot of the topics are deep topics, but you all notice I'm not running through them and just going for long times. Again, I want somebody to drop down in the comments if you want to teach me how to do shorts. Like, I don't really know how to do them. Do they have to be done with the camera? I mean, with the phone only? Can you do them with a camera? So yeah, if somebody wants to teach me how to do shorts, then I'll have even more short content for you. But shorts is like seconds, right? Somebody help your girl out. Until then, I'm just going to keep making these videos a little bit shorter so they're not so long and so engaging. Listen, I'm done with that topic. Takeaway is, assess a relationship that you're in and ask yourself, is it time to leave due to whatever circumstances there are? And if it's a detrimental situation in somebody else's life, again, be mindful, like, work your way through all the steps of how that's going to devastate, change, or affect your life. And is it something you need to do? Just work through that. The scenarios, the pros and the cons, and do what's best for you. That's all I want to say on that topic, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Keep watching. I'll see you all next time.